Allah here is describing وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْبُرُوجِ. It's capturing many realities. On the one hand, the security of the skies, and we've learned previously, Jibreel alayhi salam, he comes with a legion of angels. He descends with a legion of angels to deliver Qur'an to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He's muta'in, he's got a following. ثَمَّ أَمِينٌ وَمَا صَاحِبُكُمْ بِمَجْنُونَ. Your prophet, meaning the one among you, is not possessed by jinn. It's not a jinn who gives him these words. It's Jibreel alayhi salam. It's almost as though Allah is now describing the checkpoints from which He comes, these buruj that He descends from, right? And each of these towers are a witness to the journey of revelation coming down. But there's the other journey too, the journey of the souls and our deeds going up. So there are two journeys happening right now in the skies that are spiritual in nature. Our du'as go up, our deeds go up, those who pass away go up, and the revelation of Allah comes down, the rizq comes down, the amr of Allah comes down. So this travel in the sky is a spiritual reality. I wanted to highlight that because oftentimes, because we are living in the scientific age, we read an ayah of the Qur'an and we try to figure out what could it be saying scientifically. But before Allah is discussing scientific realities, especially when He talks about the skies, He's either talking about some beauty you can see with your eyes, or He's talking about a reality beyond the scene that only He knows. And He's just alluding to it. So we should be cautious about that and be aware of it. In any case, so the sky that possesses those towers, those guard towers. Now, what's come from them is the revelation of the Qur'an in our case. And so what does Allah Azza wa Jalla describe? وَالْيَوْمِ الْمَوْعُودِ. And I then swear by the day that has been promised. This is a reference to Judgment Day. So first He swore by the sky that has those towers. Now He swears by the day that has been promised, which means Judgment Day. What is the relationship between those two? There's actually a progression. You notice that the idea of towers and of a fortress is actually defense, not offense. It's there to keep enemies out. In our case, to keep jinns out from hearing anything, right? But the Day of Judgment, as Allah has described in so many places, is not a day of defense. It's a day of offense. In fact, those angels now start descending. All of those armies that have been gathered start descending. وَجَاءَ رَبُّكَ وَالْمَلَكُ صَفًّا صَفًّا. They start descending rows upon rows upon rows. In other words, Allah is describing as if right now you see the stars holding their place. Those twinkles you see in the sky up there, those are the buruj Allah Azza wa Jal created, those towers Allah created. But one day they're going to go from defense to offense. And I promise by that day that has been promised and sent down. The other interesting thing here is that, one of the things that gets lost over time with any nation that was given guidance is that they lose their true teachings of who Allah was. So the names, the qualities of Allah, the oneness of Allah, the uniqueness of Allah, the relationship they're supposed to have with Allah, those things start withering away and getting contaminated with culture, with ignorance, with other things. Similarly, it's the teachings about the akhirah, the day that has been promised. Those teachings become corrupted, colluded, confused with other things. People have a diluted version of them. And even the world's major religions that still claim to have a book of revelation with them, like Christianity, like Judaism, look at their description of Yawm al-Qiyamah and you'll find that there's little to nothing left. Of the original teachings that are preserved in the Qur'an, that promised day, not much of that is left. Tying these two ayat together, وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْبُرُوجِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْمَوْعُودِ. It is as if Allah is also saying, subhanahu wa ta'ala, that this final revelation that has come through such secure channels has come in a way that promised day and the truth about that promised day is also now secure. That will never disappear. So long as Qur'an is among us and it has been sent by such secure means, there's no way people are going to forget the promised day and what the truth about that promised day is. And just a subtle thing here, somebody could believe in the last day, like a Christian can believe in the last day, a Jew might even believe in the last day, somebody else might believe in the last day, but it's not just if there is a last day, what exactly is going to happen on that day? How is judgment going to be passed? What is going to be the way by which Allah will decide who succeeds and who fails? Those details are all confused. And now Allah, by calling it Al-Yawm al-Maw'ud, is describing a day that has not only just been promised that it's going to come over and over again, but a day whose details are well known and well defined. And they're clear. So this is وَالْيَوْمِ الْمَوْعُودِ. And then finally, وَشَاهِدٍ وَمَشْهُودٍ. One of the most powerful ayat of the Qur'an. It's two small words, and so much is packed inside them that it's baffling. I'll start with the most obvious. So let's translate it first. He says, I swear by the sky that has towers. He says, I swear by the day that's been promised. And then he says, I swear by the witness and the one that has been witnessed. The witness and the witnessed. So for instance, right now, I'm the witness and you're being witnessed by me. Or you're the witness and I'm being witnessed by you. So we are shahid and mashhud to each other. That's the idea of shahid and mashhud. But if you look at it in the sequence of the ayat, the first thing that comes to mind is that the stars, what's the purpose of a tower? The security guard sits there up there, all the way up on top of those ladders, so he can look out. So he can what? Witness. And the entire scene that he's witnessing is the mashhud, it's what is being witnessed. Currently, the stars themselves are actually a shahid on us. Our deeds, our actions, what we are doing, even the stars are actually a witness against us. And that's one of the functions of the qasam also. One of the functions of the oath in the Quran, when Allah swears by something, He's actually turning it into a witness. So the stars, the sky is in fact a witness. And then the day that's been promised is the other way. It's the thing that shall be witnessed. Al-Yawm al-Maw'ud is actually the mashhud. It's going to be the day that shall have to be witnessed by everybody. So the sky is shahid, and the day that's been promised is actually the mashhud, one of the interpretations of it. Hey guys, you just watched a small clip of me explaining the Quran in depth as part of the Deeper Look series. Studying the Quran in depth can seem like a really intimidating thing that's only meant for scholars. Our job at Bayyinah is to make deeper study of the Quran accessible and easy for all of you. So take us up on that challenge. Join us for this study, the deeper look of the Quran, for this surah and many other surahs on BayyinahTV.com under the Deeper Look section.